Welcome again to this great platform. This is a prophet to the nations. My name is Brother Peter Nomo, to those of you who are new, and the team that has been feeding you with the concept of the kingdom. You know, the office of the prophet has analyzed so far our performance with you online on the net for over 2 years, and our expectations that we had, it has fallen short. What are we talking about? That was our expectation. We're talking about how we were expecting, and it is an assignment given to us to raise you as a citizen of God's country and also make you a disciple to fulfill the mission that Yeshua HaMashiach, that's Jesus Christ, brought from heaven. Now look back to the Lord's Prayer. It says that, "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." So one of the biggest interests of God and the purpose of God is that his kingdom will come to this earth from heaven, and then his will be done on earth as it is in heaven. But for 2,000 and over years since Jesus came, the church has sidetracked, or the church has gone astray, because the church has been busy talking about religion. That's what we call religious Christianity. But that's not what Jesus brought. Jesus never brought a religion. Jesus brought a concept of the kingdom. So all I'm trying to say is that we are falling short of our expectation. So what are we going to do? We have realized that there's one plan we want to put in place. What is that plan? To have a physical meeting with you. And that is what we have put in place, working towards that. And you have never had that physical meeting with us, but this is the first time we are going to get a physical meeting. So we are looking around to get a hall. If you know of a good hall, let us know. But we want you to send a message of confirmation, sending your name, and then we will get your number, because when you send a WhatsApp to this number 055-459-8076, that's the normal office number. Send a WhatsApp number to say, "Oh, I want to be part of that conference," so that we have your name put down. We want to see how people will be committed to it, because getting a hall is very expensive. We don't want to waste money and people don't come. And people are like that. So please, let's see you respond to this, because the mission must be achieved. What is that? You must be a citizen, you must be a disciple, so that the will of God will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Can you imagine if we are able to fulfill that will? The whole planet Earth will be a wonderful place for us all to enjoy. Look at the distraction that we have done to the climate, the atmosphere, our environment. Very terrible, because the will of God has never been achieved. And so look at this. God is expecting you and I to let his will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And religious Christianity was preparing you to go to heaven. How could this be possible? How could this be possible? This is why we criticize and we oppose religious Christianity, and people are angry with us. For what reason? We are even saving your life from being off course. We are saving your life from missing the agenda that God has brought you on earth to do. And that is you looking to go to heaven. How can you go to heaven with this side or off-track mission? You can never go to heaven. Because Jesus said it clear in Matthew 7:21-23, that on that day I'll say, "I don't know you," because you could not even understand his message. How can he know you? How can he know you? The only way God or Jesus can know you is when you fulfill what he said in that same place. He said, "Go away, you workers of iniquity." What is the meaning of workers of iniquity? The meaning of workers of iniquity means rebellion. If you do a study on the word iniquity from the Hebrew and the Greek, it leads you to the meaning of rebellion. A man rebelled only once. That is where? In the Garden of Eden. We all rebel. That's why Jesus came and said it in the book of Matthew, that you all like sheep have gone astray. Astray means what? We have taken our own dimension or our own direction. And we need to come back. How do we come back? That is why he said the kingdom is like the prodigal son. He gave so many parables about how the kingdom is going to be. And finally, he gave one. He said, the kingdom is like the prodigal son. What about the prodigal son? He left home, he went astray, and he returned. He came to himself and he returned. That is the most important thing that gives salvation to man. Not what religious Christianity told you. Say this after me. Unscriptural. And it doesn't make sense. Because somebody can just not tell you, say this after me, and you say you have got salvation. I have received Jesus Christ as my personal savior. Where is it written in the Bible? The only thing he told people was you need to be born again. What is the meaning of born again? It's the same meaning that relates to the prodigal son. You return back home. Born again means you are becoming a new child of God. Because you were born in Satan's house. That's what you don't know. All human beings were born in Satan's house. Because Adam and Eve went astray before they gave birth to all of us. So we were born in astray position. So please, remember, send a WhatsApp message to 055-459-8076. And then tell us whether this conference you want to be part of it. Please let us know, because we want to get as many people as possible coming for this conference, and share it to friends and invite them to be part of it, because we will release wonderful information to you. God bless you.